To create your rhythm in art, you're either going to print out the page that is attached to your lesson, or you're going to draw a 4-inch by 8-inch rectangle. Then you're going to divide that rectangle up the same as the page using curved diagonal lines. And you're just going to start and you're going to make a curved line. You're going to come down about halfway, make another curved line, and then at the bottom, you're going to do that again. Now, I went ahead and set up the first section because it's given on the worksheet so that you could see it, and then we're going to break it down into the steps that are listed on the side of the page over here. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to create a diagonal grid with a medium or a thick pen, and I'm just using a regular marker, and I'm going to spread it out. You can decide how big you want it. Keep it kind of even. Then you have to crisscross it, of course, because it has to have your boxes. And then you're going to create curved patterns as it states here. First of all, you're going to start and you're going to create however you want to do your curved lines in your boxes. So let's say we start here because you're going to do this alternating. Try to make them the same distance apart. Then you're going to skip a box. You're going to keep going in the same direction, creating curved lines. And then you're going to skip a box again because you're creating an alternating pattern. Now, when you go to the next row, then you're going to alternate again. Skip. Skip again. You're just going to do this until you fill up your grid. Control your lines. Take your time. Then we have the next row. Once you finish, you're going to change direction and you're going to reverse and go the opposite way to create your designs. So they're going to look similar to this, depending on how you choose to make them and which direction you started in. And then you're going to fill in the other box with the opposite direction of the curved lines to create your rhythm in your art. The directions state using 2 different types of pens, but let's just use one. Control it and fill up that grid. And then you're going to repeat this in the next 2 sections, changing your grid. Okay, then you're going to do the same thing here. You're going to create a diagonal grid again. And then you're going to continue with the curved lines and alternating grid pattern. And you can certainly go over the curved lines that you put first. Just don't be as sloppy as Mrs. Mason. And then alternate your diagonal lines again for your grid. And then you'll repeat the same thing that you just did in this section, except you'll be doing it here, and then you'll do it again at the bottom, where you will again decide how you want your diagonal grid to be. then you will create the same thing again. So you can start in whichever section you want, and you'll create your curved lines, alternate your pattern, and then you just change directions. And then that's how you create rhythm and art.